Hello my dear students. So this is the second video of exercise 1G. Okay, in the previous video we had solved till question number 10 and now we are proceeding with the question number 11. The cost of 3 complete 1 by 2 meters of cloth is rupees 57 complete 3 by 4. What is the cost of 1 meter of cloth? Now in the previous video there were few questions which were asking about more meters of cloth and they had given the price of 1 meter of cloth or petrol, or the similar questions were there, correct? So in that questions I told you that you have to multiply whenever they are asking for more, okay, or bigger quantity. Okay, so here when they are asking about the less quantity or only one, like they want to know about the cost of 1 meter of cloth, so here what we will do, whenever they are asking for less or one, then we will divide. Just keep it in your mind, जब ज़्यादा के बारे में they are asking, then we have to multiply. Simple example से अगर if you will understand it, like I want to ask, beta, these are 5 toffees, okay, and the amount of or the price of one toffee is rupees 2, okay. So what is the price of all the 5 toffees? है ना, I'm asking about like this. So you are in 8th standard, so you will give the answer, ma'am, 10 rupees, it is very easy. What are you asking? It is very easy. So but in that, how you have done, you have multiplied ना, because आपको एक टॉफ़ी का, like one टॉफ़ी का amount you know 2 rupees and 5 toffees का amount, it is very easy, like we will multiply 5 into 2. Similarly in these type of questions also, most of the students of 8th class also, they get confused where to get multiply and where to divide. Okay, so simple, when anyone is asking about the lesser quantity you will divide it, and when they are asking about the more quantity you will multiply. Clear? So the question is the question I told you, the cost of 3 complete 1 by 2 meters of cloth is rupees 57 complete 3 by 4. What is the cost of 1 meter of cloth? So cost of 3 complete 1 by 2 meter of cloth is equals to rupees 57 complete 3 by 4. Clear? That is rupees 231 by 4. Next, cost of 1 meter of cloth is equals to, we will divide by the cost given. Okay, so 231 by 4 divided by what we require, like कितने का था, 231 by 4 is the cost of 3 complete 1 by 2 meters ना, so we have to divide by 7 by 2. When we solve it, 7 से गया 3 is a 21 and then 3 is a 21, 2 से 4 गया 2 times and the answer will be 33 by 2 rupees. Okay, so when we change in the mixed fraction, the answer will be rupees 16 complete 1 by 2. So this is the cost of 1 meter of cloth. Understood? Whenever they are asking about 1 meter or less quantity, then we will divide, and when they are asking for more quantity, we will multiply. Now the next question is, a cord of length 71 complete 1 by 2 meter has been cut into 26 pieces of equal length. Now the question is of cord. This is the related to circle, right? Because cord is in circle. Now in the class I want to know what is cord. This is the extra question. You will tell me what is the cord. Okay, so a cord of length cord of length 71 complete 1 by 2 meter has been cut into 26 pieces of equal length. What is the length of each piece? Or you can do one thing, I want to know the definition of cord in the comment section, so you can write it there also. The definition of cord, I want to know that you know about what is cord or not. So here the length of 71 1 by 2 meter का length का they have cutted 26 pieces. So each piece का they want to know the length. Okay, total length of cord क्या है, 71 complete 1 by 2 meter, and they have cutted it into 26 pieces. Clear? So we need to know the length of each piece is same procedure, we will divide it. So total length is equals to 71 complete 1 by 2 is equal, that will be 143 by 2 meter. Then pieces, number of pieces 26. So length of one piece will be 143 by 2 divided by 26. When we will solve, 123 will be divided by 13 से we will divide. 13 2s are 26 and 13 से 1 time 13, then 13 से 1 time 11 times it will go. So the answer is 11 by 4 meter. In mixed fraction 2 complete 3 by 4 meter. So the length of each piece is 2 complete 3 by 4 meter. Clear? Then the next question is, the area of a room is 65 complete 1 by 4 meter square. If the breadth is 5 complete 7 by 16 meter, what is the length? In previous video we have done a question where the area of rectangle was required. The formula was length into breadth square units. Okay, now with that formula only we will derive the formula of length of rectangle. Okay, so length of, here room is written but rectangular room is there because length and breadth is given, so we will think like we can understand it is a rectangular room only. So area by breadth is the formula. Area is 261 by 4. If we change it in the fraction, then it will be 261 by 4 meter square, and breadth is 87 by 16 meter. Length will be, we will divide it, okay, according to the formula. 261 by 4 divided by 87 by 16 meter. Then we will solve it. By 87, 261 will go by go by 3 times, and 4 से 16 गया 4 times. Then the answer will be 12 meters. So the length of the room is 12 meter. Clear? Now the next question is the product of two fractions. This type of question we have done it in our previous exercise also. The product of two fractions is 9 complete 3 by 5. If one of the fraction is 9 complete 3 by 7, find the other. I already told you that whichever number you don't know, that if they are asking the one number they know, we know, but other number we don't know, so the simplest way is to let it be x. Okay, so the product of two fractions is itna 48 by 5, and the one number is 9 complete 3 by 7, that is 66 by 7. So let another number be x. Now according to question what we will do, 66 by 7 multiply by x, product है ना, तो first number multiply by second number, and second number we have taken x is equals to 48 by 5. For calculating the value of x, 48 by 5 divided by 67 by 7. Clear? Because here multiplication sign is there ना, जब इधर shift करेंगे like after the equals to sign, then it will be in divide form. Okay, then how to solve it? 48 by 5 multiply by, interchange the fraction, 7 by 66, तो 6 से 11 times 66 and 48 will be of 8 times. Then answer will be 56 by 55, and 55 and 55, 1 is the remainder. So the clear answer or the second fraction or the second number is 1 complete 1 by 55. Clear? Now this is the type of good question. I like this question. I know. So let's see what is the question. In a school, 5 by 8 of the students are boys. Understand it very clearly. They are saying 5 by 8. 5 by 8 का मतलब है एक portion है. They are not telling the number of boys. They are telling the पोर्शन और द फ्रैक्शन. फ्रैक्शन मतलब होता है उसका पार्ट. क्लियर? तो 5 by 8 ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स आर बॉयज. जितने भी टोटल स्टूडेंट्स होंगे उसके 5 by 8 जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो बॉयज हैं. इफ देयर आर 240 गर्ल्स एंड अमंग ऑल द नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स देयर आर हाउ मेनी गर्ल्स आर देयर? 240. ये प्रॉपर नंबर दिया है, तो लाइक 240 गर्ल्स आर देयर. फाइंड द नंबर ऑफ बॉयज इन द स्कूल. वी नीड टू फाइंड द नंबर ऑफ बॉयज इन द स्कूल. तो बिफोर फाइंडिंग द number of boys we need to know the total number of students. Correct? So how we will solve? See, boys is 5 by 8, girls 240. So let the total students be x. We can take it x. So x is equals to 5 by 8 of x. They are saying 5 by 8 of the students na, and I told you that 5 by 8 is the fraction, it is the part, so it is the part of all together, all the students. So 5 by 8 of x plus 240, if we add both of these, then total number of students will come out. So x is equals to 5 by 8x plus 240. We will solve x minus 5 by 8x is equals to 240 by taking the LCM. 8x minus 5x by 8 is equals to 240. Clear? Then 3x 8x minus 5x कितना होता है 3x by 8 is equals to 240 by 1. By cross multiplication we can solve 3x is equals to 240 minus multiply 8, and by taking out the value of x is equals to 240 multiply by 8 by 3. 3 से 240 will go 80 times and total number of students is 640. Question is not over because they are asking the number of boys. Now total number we got, and they are saying that 5 by 8 of the students are boys, so it is very easy now. 640 boys is equals to 640 multiply by 5 by 8. 8 से 640 will go 80 times. 80 into 5 is equals to 400 boys are there. Out of 640, 400 boys are there, and if you want to cross check, you can cross check also, because girls 240 are there and boys we have calculated 400. If we add 240 plus 200 if we add 240 and 400, the answer will be 640. Clear? Or else you can do 640 we have got total students and boys we have got 400, and if we minus it, the answer is 240, which is the number of girls. Clear? Now the next question is question number 16. After reading 7 by 3 of a book, sorry, it is not 3, it is 9. After reading 7 by 9 part, it is the part in the previous question. Similarly, like here 5 by 8 was there na, so here 7 by 9 of the total pages, like one has read 7 by 9 part of a book. 40 pages are left. How many pages are there? They are asking about the total number of pages. And after reading, like you have read 7 by 9th part of a book, and now how many pages are left to read? 40 pages are left to read. Okay, so with this information we need to calculate the total number of pages. So here, first of all, reading of pages or pages read, you can write like this also, 7 by 9. Okay, let total number of pages in a book be x. We don't know, so we have assumed it x. Remaining pages, how many are left? 40 pages are left. So if we add 7 by 9th part of x and 40, we can know about the total number of pages. राइट जितने पढ़ लिए हैं पेजेस और जितने रह गए हैं, अगर उन दोनों को ऐड कर देंगे, देन वी कैन नो अबाउट द टोटल नंबर ऑफ पेजेस. करेक्ट. सो x minus 7 by 9x is equals to 40. Okay, then by taking the LCM, 9x minus 7x by 9 is equals to 40. So 2x by 9 is equals to 40, and by cross multiplying it, we can take out x is equals to 40 multiplied by 9 divided by 2. So by 2 it will 40 will be like 20 times. Okay, it will go 20 times, and 20 multiplied by 9, it is 180 pages. So the total pages in the book were 180 pages. Okay, 180 pages. Now you can, if you want to cross check, you can cross check. How? You can take out 180 टोटल पेजेस हैं, इसका 7 by 9 इज रेड. ओके, सो 9 से ये गया 20 टाइम्स, द आंसर इज 140. सी, टोटल पेजेस थे 180 और इसमें से उसने 140 रीड किया, एंड हाउ मेनी पेजेस आर लेफ्ट? 40 आर लेफ्ट, और यहाँ पे 40 पेजेस ही गिवन है. ओके, सो लाइक दिस यू कैन क्रॉस चेक योर क्वेश्चन ऑल्सो. So now the next question, that is question number 17. Rita had rupees 300. Nice question. She spent 1/3 of her money on notebooks and 1/4 of the remainder on stationery items. How much money is left with her? This question is also similar with the question we have done in the previous video. There also I told you one formula: income is equals to expenditure plus expenditure, income is equals to, I have told you, savings plus expenditure, right? I told you this. Then there they were asking saving. Here also in one way they are asking saving only, so here also income minus expenditure we will apply the formula. Clear? So here total amount is 300 rupees, amount spent on notebook, but here one thing is their amount was given, but here only the part is given, like 1/3 of her money. This question, understand it properly. Okay, so here then total amount is equals to 300, amount spent on notebook is equals to 1/3 of 300, because one here it is saying 1/3 of her money. So total money tha 300 and 1/3 third part is spent on notebook, so 1/3 of 300 is 100 rupees remainder, एंड 1/4 ऑफ द रिमाइंडर, रिमाइंडर क्या होगा 300 में से नोटबुक्स पे जो स्पेंड हुआ है उसको डिडक्ट करके. ओके, वी विल डिडक्ट द अमाउंट स्पेंट ऑन नोटबुक, सो 300 माइनस 100 विल बी 200. नाउ अमाउंट स्पेंट ऑन स्टेशनरी, दैट इज 200 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 1/4. वी विल कैलकुलेट द अमाउंट ऑन स्टेशनरी ऑफ द रिमाइंडर, मतलब वट एवर इज लेफ्ट ओवर ना, उसका 1/4 पार्ट, बिकॉज इट इज रिटन ऑल्सो. So 200 multiply 1/4 will be rupees 50. Clear? Now we will find out what is the money left, how much money is left with him. So total amount minus notebook का amount plus stationery का amount minus कर देंगे. So 300 minus 100 plus 50. 100 was the amount of notebook and 50 was of stationery. So 300 minus 150 will be 150 rupees. He has got she has got rupees 150 with her after spending on notebook and stationery. Clear? You have to read the question very carefully, like they have given the part, like fraction they have given, or they have given the real amount, that you have to see. Okay, don't get confused in that, just be aware with the question. Whatever they are asking, just read the question very carefully. Okay, now next, moving ahead, question number 18. Amit earns rupees 16,000 per month. He spends 1/4 of his income on food, 3 by, again fraction only, 3/10 of the remainder on education, no, 3/10 of the remainder on house rent, and 5/21 of the remainder on the education of children. How much money is still left with him? This is a little lengthy question, but it is a type of important question. Okay, so just mark it in your if you have books, then you mark it in your books also, that it is a type of important question also, like it is a lengthy question. Okay, so how we will solve now? Total earning, he is having 16,000, he or she, he is having 16,000. Then food, they are saying 1/4 of total amount he is spending on food, so 1/4 multiplied by 16,000, that will be rupees 4,000. Okay, next they are saying 3/10 of the remainder, how we will calculate the remainder? जो 16,000 है total में से, that he has spent on food, तो we will minus first of all 16,000 minus amount spent on food, that is 4,000. Clear? So you will get 12,000. Okay, then house rent, remainder का 3/10, remainder is 12,000, so 3/10 multiplied by 12,000 is rupees 3,600. Okay, so now again remainder, because next line also they are saying that 5/21 of the remainder on the education. ठीक है, so again we will calculate the remainder first. Remainder is equals to 16,000 minus 4,000 plus 3,600. Why we have taken 4,000 also and 3,600 here? See, 4,000 he has spent on food and 3,600 he has spent on house rent. तो ये 4,000 to 3,600 को जब we will minus, then only we will get the remainder na, like remaining, what is the remaining amount after spending on these two items? So remainder will be 16,000 minus these two items. Clear? So 16,000 minus 7,600 is equals to rupees 8,400. Next is education, like on, see, one more thing also, pronunciation I'll tell you of education. In between I am bringing English, but no worries. It is education also and education also. So if I use education, then don't think that ma'am ये तो गलत अंग्रेजी बोल दी मैडम ने. Okay, so don't think there. So proceeding, education is equals to 5/21 multiply by 8400. 8400 क्यों किया? Because here they are saying 5/21 of the remainder we have calculated na 8400. So 5/21 of 8400 will be 2000 rupees. Okay, now they are asking what is the money left with him. So left with him, whatever money he has spent, we will deduct it from 16,000 like total money, and we will get the money whatever is left with him. So 16,000 minus 4,000 plus 3,600 plus 2,000. Total of this is 9,600. And one more thing, 9,600 na, we can do one more thing, like we can 12,000 remainder hai, and here also remainder is 8,400. Second method hai, first method is you can plus the all the spendings. Okay, and the second method is you can like remainder जो है ना 12,000 remainder है, and और क्या है remainder 8,400. next is the 8,400. so we will deduct it. 10 में से 4 गया, 10 11 में से गया 8, तो 3,600. okay, so like this. No, don't do that way. Okay, that will be difficult for you. Do in this way only. Money left is equals to 60,000 minus 4,000 plus 3,600 plus 2,000. Okay, so because I was telling that method, that was don't do that method, follow this method only, and if you find it difficult you can tell me in the class. Okay, so here 16,000 minus 9,600 and the answer is 6,400. so the total amount what is left with him is 6,400. clear? Now next, moving forward to next question, that is 19. If 3/5 of a number exceeds, here new word, exceeds means उससे ज़्यादा, किसी भी नंबर से ज़्यादा. ओके, इट्स 2/7/44. इफ 3 now I'll elaborate the question. If 3/5 part of a number exceeds its 2/7th part, clear, by 44, कितने से ज़्यादा है? 44. find the number. so we have assumed that the number be x. So 3/5x minus 2/7th part of x is equals to 44. Now we will solve the question. The LCM is 35. Then it will be 21x minus 10x is equals to 44. By cross multiplication, 11x by 35 is equals to 44. Here x is equals to 44 multiplied by 35 divided by 11. By 11 it will be like 4 times. It will go 4 times. So the answer will be 140. So what is the number? 140 is the number. Clear? Now last question of this exercise is, at a cricket test match, 2/7 of the spectators were in a covered place while 15,000 were in open. Find the total number of spectators. So a cricket match, I hope many of the students are fond of cricket match, right? So cricket match, 2/7 part of the spectators were in a covered place. Covered place में है, while 15,000 number, proper number is given, 15,000 they were in open place. Okay, so we need to know the total number of spectators. So very easy, if we add the spectators in covered place and those who are in open, if we add both the numbers, then we will know the total number of spectators. But the problem is that we don't know the exact number of spectators in covered place, right? So here what we will do, we will assume that the total number of spectators are x. Okay, so spectators in covered place are 2/7 of x. Fraction is given na. Spectators in open place are 15,000. Clear? Then according to question we will make the equation. So x is equals to 2 by 7 of x plus 15,000. I told you that only जो spectators which are in covered place we will add with the spectators those who are in open place. So x minus 2 by 7x is equals to 15,000. By taking the LCM, 7x minus 2x by 7 is equals to 15,000. Then by taking the LCM also, now 7x minus 2x is equals to 5x and 15,000 multiplied by 7. Here x की value 15,000 multiplied by 7 by 5 and the answer is 27,000. Clear? So I hope the questions are clear. Now go through the video properly and discuss the doubts in your class. Okay, thank you.